Good morning and welcome to my channel. This is my introductory video to introduce who I am and my business. So, my name is Crystal. I go by Crystal Light on Facebook and Instagram, and this is my baby, LOC-N-STITCH. To give you a little background of how this began, I was working for a company I have been working for 16 years, and I have been talking to my husband about that I didn't want to wait until my 60s or 70s to retire to enjoy the second half of my life. And I was trying to work towards figuring out how to do that. And unfortunately, during that time, my husband had a series of strokes, which I chose to stop working and become his 24/7 caretaker. And honestly, it was the best thing I could have done. After the first year of, making sure I, took care of him because I was worried about if he was going to have another stroke or whatever. Um, Once I got past that little worriness, my creative juices started coming back because when I was younger, I used to write, I used to draw, I used to crochet, knit, needlepoint, whatever you could think of, I tried it. So after a while, things started coming back to me. And for the lack of better words, I am a purse fanatic. Like I love purses and I love shoes. So I decided to sit down and say, hey, you know, let me see if I can make my own purse. So let me give you some examples of what I try to do in the beginning. So the first thing I tried was some rope bags. See now, this is basically rope on some cardboard with a little handle and some material I found somewhere. And it's not that bad. It's kind of cute. So I can probably go back to this. Don't know who else might like it, but this was the first foray. I went from the hard back to a softer one. Let me fix this. So this one was a softer, more flexible square bag. Oh, hold that thought. Okay, the inside has been in a box. So this was a flexible one. And then when I got past the rope, I decided to go into macrame cord, and I made this pouch bag. It's kind of unfinished because I stopped working with the macrame cord because it was taking a long time. So this was that bag, and this was the handle to that bag. Just trying something different just to see. Then I moved from my macrame cord to crocheting bags. That's one. This was another whip per se. This is two. Um, this was another one. Just a crossbody kind of bag. And then I had same idea. I was trying my hand at making a bag that was like a circle with a thick handle. Um, oh, this was another macrame um, bag. This one I like a lot better. It came out um, a lot better than the others. Just something real simple. And I think, oh, one more. This is huge. Just a like tote kind of bag. I even tried, let me show you this. I even tried to crochet a bonnet per se. Um, Actually, I can't say that this one didn't come out okay, but it looks like a bonnet. But anyway, so that was, oh, my hair came down. Sorry. That was my humble beginnings. And again, as I said, it was the best thing. Um, but since then, that was just me trying things out. And then after I start trying things out, I start thinking, why not make this a business? And what got me to that point was I was making like the bonnet, because if you can see, I have locks. And the one thing that is the hardest about locks is, one, hairstyles, wearing hats, wanting to do your hair certain ways, but you can't because, you know, you're kind of limited of what you can do when you have locks. So I said, well, because, I still want to be cute and stuff. So I just started making jewelry for my hair, caps for my hair. And maybe in this video, I will put a picture either here or here, don't know, to give me an idea of the things I started making. And when I started making these things for myself, I decided, why not make these things as a business? But let me explain. When I first thought about the business, I was looking at videos on YouTube, and I realized, oh my gosh, I could do craft shows. Um, so when I started my business, which you'll see the sign up here that says LOC-N-STITCH, Dare to Be Different. That's my slogan. And underneath, real side note, under that, this says, this is my happy place. And behind my head, it says dream, plan, do. And this little white one says think happy, be happy. And the reason why is, after my husband had his strokes and I got past that first year, I had said to myself, you know what? I'm going to wake up every day and do whatever makes me happy. And that's been my mantra since his stroke, because our time on earth is limited. We know that. And we do so much for other people, making things for their business and making them have that happy life, to where we are so stressed and just burnt out. And it's like, you know what? I'm not happy. So him having his stroke gave me the opportunity for me to do exactly what I wanted to do, that make me happy. And what makes me happy is my business. So when I first got the concept of it, I will say I based it on doing craft shows. So when I started everything and I said, okay, the main part of my business is me making bags. And the basis behind it is, I wanted unique bags. I wanted something different that you don't see every day. Because that's my thing about bags. I don't care about the name of a bag, who made it, whatever. It's more of how it looks. If it gives interest to me, if it's interesting, or does it go with something I might want to wear. So when I pictured me at a craft show, I said, okay, imagine you have three tables: left, back, and to the right if you're facing the tent per se. And so I'm like, I want to know that when you come into my booth area, that I have something for everyone. And that's how I started everything. So in my mind, you look at my booth, you're going to see my sign for the business hanging in my front of my booth. I said, what can I give you? Well, I have a lot of this macrame cord. So I said, ooh, I'll make some plant hangers. Again, I will insert pictures if I learn how to do that part, because this is my first video. But to the left, you're going to have my unique bags and purses. And I said, what comes next? Okay. Um, I'm going to have both crocheted and um, sewn scrunchies. Again, because of my locks, I need to put them up somewhere somehow, and scrunchies would do that. The next to that, you will have the hair ties that I made for those who have locks, and hair ties, infinity pins, things I call snake coils. Again, I would try to insert pictures as we go. I need oil for my hair. Um, so that was on my back table, was all the hair accessories that I was going to make and offer. Then you come past that. I said, okay, I still have all this macrame cord. So what can I do with it? So I'm going to have plant hangers, keychains, um, which I consider my home decor section. I'm going to put stuff in there, and then like coasters and uh, wax melts in gift boxes that have the wax melts to give away. And then the next table coming out will be the crochet or knit toys that I decided to make. Make note, that is a lot of stuff, which is why I said when you start watching my videos, you'll see I am not just doing one thing. I want to offer something for everybody, to where you can come in and you see my lock jewelry or my stuff for your locks, but you also see stuff for, I have hair ties for kids, boys and girls, men and women. My purses, strictly, you already know, that's going to be for women, but they're going to be unique. Then the toys, again, both men, women, and kids, because some of us do like a toy every once in a while. And then my home decor section, again, that's going to have the random things in it. Price points vary for the fact. So when you see my web store, my e-commerce, you see Lock-N-Stitch, it's going to be locks stuff and stuff that I stitch. That's the reason. That's how I came with the name. Um, but I want to offer something for everyone. So it's like a variety store online. My goal eventually is to start going to craft shows or pop-ups, but because I'm my husband 24 caretaker, I can't get away that much time. So I have to put the stuff that I would have put in my booth on my store. So when you come into my store, and I hope you come to my store, um, please understand that's the basis behind it. It's my craft show set up online. So I say thank you for watching this video. Please like, follow, subscribe on both here and Instagram. Um, just welcome and thank you. And I hope you enjoy watching me on this new journey. As always, dare to be different. Till the next time.